Hey guys, welcome back to another What's for Dinner. We have got a few delicious dinners for you guys, perfect for a weeknight. So for the first one, we're going to start off with some chicken thighs and some veggies on the Blackstone. Y'all, this meal was so good. Something different and nice and light, which I really enjoy when it starts getting warmer outside. So we have just got a mixture of veggies there. We have got onion, we have got Brussels sprouts, and we have got some zucchini, and I have just cut those up, and I have just sauteed those in some butter with some of that SPG seasoning. Y'all know that SuckleBusters is always linked down below, and this was our first time trying the corn on the flat top, and it turned out so good. It was nice and juicy and delicious, and as you've seen, I just kind of kept rotating it in some butter, and then I put some water on there and added the dome to kind of steam it up. And then for the chicken, I thought I had filmed what I put on it to marinate, but I can't find the footage anywhere, so I guess I didn't. But I just took and cut up the chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces, sprinkled it really good with that SPG, and I also marinated it in some Worcestershire sauce. This was a super delicious meal. We served it along with some rice-a-roni and some homemade rolls. I'll have my homemade roll recipe linked down below for you guys. So for the next meal, we have got a good old ribeye steak and some loaded baked potatoes. We didn't film much this night just because it was super basic. Everybody knows how to do potatoes, and we have shared how we do our steaks a million times here on my channel. So he is just seasoning them up well with that SuckleBusters. I think it's the Two Pigs Mafia. It will show in just a second. But that's always linked down below as well. That is a really good seasoning for ribeye steaks. And we just always let our ribeye steaks come to room temperature and then put them on the grill. It does wonders for that. You don't want to put cold steaks directly onto a smoking hot grill. So yeah, there it is, Two Pigs Mafia. That is so good. So like I said, we just served it up with a huge loaded baked potato. And I don't know about y'all, but I always put A1 on my baked potato. It is a must. Next meal that we had last week was actually a part of my Instant Pot video that I have already posted. So I'll have that video listed down below in the description box so y'all can check it out. But it was just sun-dried tomato pesto chicken we served with noodles, and it was super delicious. Tonight for dinner, I am making some bacon cheeseburger sliders. So I just picked up these King Hawaiian rolls from Sam's Club, and I'm going to do a full one plus a half of one so that way we have enough for leftovers. I've got 3 pounds of hamburger meat cooking up here, and I have just seasoned it with that SuckleBusters SPG. And then I've got some onions cooking up for Luke's side of his burgers. And then I have some bacon cooking up in the air fryer to top it off. So the recipe that I found for these, I'm kind of loosely going by it. As y'all know, that's normally how I do things if I find a recipe. So I'll have the original recipe linked down below. And of course, you can add whatever toppings you like to your cheeseburger. The recipe called for pickles, mustard, and ketchup. You know, none of us eat pickles. Luke sometimes likes mustard, and I hate ketchup. So I'm just gonna kind of do these basic, and then they can take the tops off and add whatever condiments they want. So that's how I'm gonna kind of do it. And let's go ahead and get it all put together. This is almost done, so once it's done, I'm going to drain it, and then I'm going to add some Worcestershire and maybe I don't know. I want something where it's kind of like a sauce on it, so it's not dry. So we might create some kind of sauce. But like I said, I'll have the original recipe linked down below for you guys. So I've just kind of played around with this meat mixture here. And what I have done is I drained it, and then I have added in 1 packet of this Velveeta cheese sauce. I added in this brown gravy mix, and I filled it up with water and just dumped it in there. I don't know how much that's going to be, but you know. And then I have added in a good amount of Worcestershire sauce, and I've just kind of let it sit here and thicken up. Because like I said, I don't want it to be dry. I want it to be kind of like a wet, meaty mixture here. So that's what it looks like, and to me that's perfect. You can, if you like pickles, I think you could add pickle juice at this point. You can add your ketchup, mustard, like you can kind of doctor it up to how you want it. But I'm just going to keep it at this, and it's thickening up nice. And then we're going to kind of go back to the recipe, and the recipe says to put American cheese slices down, and then put your meat mixture, more cheese slices, bacon, and then I'll do the onion, and then we'll top it, so, and get it in the oven. So that is what I'm kind of doing here. Okay, so we've got our cheese down. So now we're going to go in with our meat mixture. Okay, so we got the cheese mixture, or the meat mixture on. So honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, since I put cheese in the meat mixture, I'm probably not going to top it with more cheese. I'm just going to do the onions and do the bacon. And as you know, Luke is the only one that likes the onions, so I will only put the onions on a couple of them. And I'm going to leave the 3 at the end with no bacon because I know Winston won't eat bacon. So we're going to do it that way. And we're going to do onions. So I got a question, the last video that I made, the French onion bake. I had a subscriber ask why I only added onions to half of it. But the recipe itself for that French onion bake calls for the onion on all of it. And I don't like onions, so I only add it to half of it because Luke's the only one that likes them. But whenever, just because I make a recipe a certain way for our family doesn't mean that it has to be how you make it. You make it to how your family wants it. A lot of us YouTubers here say that in the videos, you know, you alter it to how your family will eat it based on, you know, your food preferences or your lifestyle, your diet lifestyle, all that stuff. Like, we're just here to inspire you to cook more at home for your family and have some home cooked meals. So you change it up, do it how you want to, and I will continue to share our meals how we have them. So I've just did the onions on half, and then we got some with just the bacon, and then some with no bacon. So you can clearly, this is one dish that we alter based on what we like. So now I'm just going to top it with the rest of these. And then we're just going to get them in the oven. And here they are when they are done. Y'all, these were really good. I will definitely be making these again. I am really happy with the way it turned out, on how I altered the recipe. If you have any questions about the way I did it, let me know in the comments down below and I will try to help you. But like I said, I'll have the original recipe linked below. And for the last meal on this video, I made my super delicious chicken and broccoli Tart casserole. Y'all, this is so good. Luke requested it this week, and it is amazing. Y'all have to try this recipe. If you love chicken and broccoli and cheese and tater tots, I'm telling you, this is a must-have. I have a whole recipe typed out and linked for you guys in the description box for that, and then I will also link a video that I made previously where I shared kind of how I did that and break it all down for you guys. And that is it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this What's for Dinner this week. I hope it gave you some meal inspiration to cook more at home for your family. Try some new meals, something that you might not think your family will like, but might become a family favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.